Hey, this is Alice.
And I'm Jack.
And today we're taking you back to the Outer Banks for a tour of the hotel that we stayed in, the Days Inn Wilbur and Orville Wright. It's named this because it is very close to the Wright Brothers National Memorial in Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina.
And here you see the entrance to it. There's one of those horses that we saw in several of the towns we visited in our recent video on the Duck Boardwalk. We ran into a number of those horses, which are all over the place in the Outer Banks due to the existence of wild horses on some of the islands of the Outer Banks. Here you see the front porch. The seats have all been socially distanced apart. And as you enter the lobby, you have to wear a mask. They put a sign on the door saying they only wanted one person from each party to come into the lobby at a time. Of course, another COVID precaution. And here's another precaution. They have taped off all the furniture. They roped it off so you cannot sit in any of it. They purposefully do not have a welcoming lobby as they normally do. Here's a picture of what it usually looks like from their website. But they've roped it off so that no one will try to enjoy some time in their lobby. They want you to come in, do business, and then head off to your room. There's also plexiglass at the front desk. It's a very cozy room, one imagines, during non-COVID times. Comfortable furniture and a nice fireplace here. It's a pretty small hotel. There's just 2 stories. There's no elevators. It's obviously a pretty old building. There in the background, you see the room that they serve breakfast in each morning, except that was closed while we were there. There's a free breakfast as a part of your stay at this hotel. Usually it's eggs and waffles and cereal and bagels. It was just a bag breakfast while we were there, though, again, due to COVID, they're not serving food. You could just come through the lobby each morning and get a bag breakfast, which was fruit and granola bars. It was okay. It's understandable under the circumstances. We had a room upstairs, and as you walk down the hall towards our room, there's this chimney-looking structure in the middle, and 2 adults couldn't walk side by side to the room. It's very odd. Obviously, a hotel wouldn't be built like this nowadays. It wouldn't be up to fire code. And here's our room.
Yeah, I think Jack commented as soon as we walked in that this was possibly the smallest hotel room he's ever stayed in, which is true, but I felt like it had everything you needed. It had some good storage areas. There you see drawers under the TV that you could store things in. There were 2 nightstands that offered storage. You can see there the remote is wrapped up in plastic. That is another thing due to COVID-19 to keep away germs. Not really a closet. Over by the window, there is a rack where you could hang your clothes, but it was over top of the refrigerator and the microwave. So there wasn't a ton of room, a ton of space to move around in the room, but we found the bed really comfortable, and I thought it was enough space. It was really all we needed. They provided there a coffee maker, some tea, disposable cups, an ironing board and iron. They had amenities like your hair dryer, all the regular stuff like your shampoo and all of that, and even a refrigerator that had a freezer with a lot of space in it, and then a microwave, which you don't always get in hotel rooms unless it's a suite. So I thought that was pretty nice.
There is a safe right next to that. There was actually a charge of like a couple dollars a day to use the safe, so we did not. I thought that was strange, but it's there if you need to use it.
This was a hotel we chose at the last minute, and a lot of the hotels were already full. But even having said that, I thought it was okay for our stay for a weekend.
Yep, here you see the bathroom. It has everything in it you would expect a bathroom to have. One interesting note, though, is that due to COVID, they weren't doing daily housekeeping. They were only sending in housekeepers between guests. So for however long you stayed there, housekeeping wasn't coming in to clean up. They would bring you extra towels if you go down to the front desk and ask for some. But again, just because of the concerns over the coronavirus, there weren't daily housekeepers.
So here you see the pool. It did have a really nice pool. Now, because of COVID, they did have a limit on the number of people. I believe it was 14 that could be in the pool at one time. And we never saw that happen. We got close a couple times. And actually, you could have about 20 or 25 more than that out on the pool deck surrounding the pool. And it did get a little busy sometimes in the afternoon, but it was never too crowded. I never felt like I was really just on top of people. And here downstairs, you see they do have laundry, coin operated if you need that. They have the ice machine, all of the normal coupon books and guides and maps that you find. And then they had vending machines down there as well. So if you wanted a snack in the middle of the night, you could come down and get that. And then the great thing about this hotel is that the ocean is just a few steps away. So this is looking off of the second floor from the back of the hotel. They have this barbecue pit, which just a charcoal grill in case you wanted to grill out, and they had a volleyball net. And then just a short walk down their boardwalk, you're at the ocean. And it's not really next to one of the public access points, so you're really only sharing this beach with the few people that are staying right along here in the houses and the hotel that's right here. So that was really nice.
Yeah, it's kind of a difficult time to review hotels just because processes are changing due to coronavirus concerns. Obviously, I think this hotel and most others are doing the best they can with what they've got during this time. So we enjoyed our stay. The room rate was about $235 a night, which for such a small room does seem expensive, but it's a resort town right in the middle of peak season, so that kind of makes sense. But we had a great view of the beach and of sunrises right outside the back steps of the hotel here.
Yeah, and we enjoyed our stay, so I would say we would definitely stay there again sometime. Well, that's it for this week's video. If you liked it, I hope that you will give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you never miss one of our videos. And we'll see you the next time we're traveling through.